This is the device I made to create the vomiting effect. This side piece is actually a very thin, flat tube, and there's a little nozzle connecting the two. Actually, it was not Linda Blair, but Eileen Dietz that was used for this rather unpleasant task, and it would fit snugly on her face like this. And then I connected these to a special pump that Marcel Vercouter had loaded with hot pea soup.
See the cross of the Lord. Begone, you hostile power. Oh, Lord, hear my prayer. Let not cry come unto
You remember in the little girl's room, whenever she went demonic, the room became extremely cold.
How do you make breath show in a room? Today they can draw it in digitally. It's rather expensive, but it's less expensive than what we did.
So I got a hold of this refrigeration fella, and I built this giant cocoon.
So we had 4 massive air conditioners, which we found we had to turn on all night, and by the time we got to the set the next morning, it was 30 or 40 below zero.
He wanted to see the breath of the actors, and I think also in the back of his mind he decided that the extreme cold would really influence the performance as well.
It was difficult to act and express facially emotions when your face was frozen, literally.
Was it cold? Yes. Did I like it? Not much. It's probably why I hate cold so much nowadays. I was cold, yeah.
The head of production of Warner Brothers came in from time to time, flew in to see why it was taking us so long to do this, and he would stand in the back of the set just shaking his head with his mouth. He couldn't believe, and no one really could believe this was going on or that would ever produce anything like a believable result.
Did you do that?
When I started the film, I had no idea how we were going to do the demon voice.
And Billy pulled out a book of Hieronymus Bosch paintings and said, I want Linda Blair's voice to sound like Hieronymus Bosch. Didn't necessarily make total sense to me, but the impression was that Linda Blair's voice should be a kind of chorus of voices. And at the center of it should be whatever we in general consider to be evil.
It should be a kind of neutral voice, neither male nor female, but with male characteristics, but with female characteristics. Who the hell sounds like that? Who has ever sounded like that? And the name Mercedes McCambridge came into my mind's eye. She was a great actress and had this most distinguished voice. We gave her raw eggs and whiskey, and she started chain smoking, and I lashed her to a chair.
Now kindly undo these straps.
The most curious things would happen in her throat. Double and triple sounds would emerge. Very much akin to what you could imagine a person inhabited by various demons would sound like.